How much are you making by the end of the month?
Last month I made 1,100. I work with a newspaper company.
Wow, that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah. I got pretty lucky with it. Some other guy who was living in my apartment got this job, but then he was moving places, so he transferred.
You're a replacement.
Yeah, I'm a replacement who's making $1,000 a month. Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about part-time jobs here or any sort of, I don't know, any type of job, whether mini job, part-time job?
I already work part time.
You're working?
Yep.
Okay, I'll come to that. Are you working as well? Who else is working here? You as well? You? No, you?
No.
Okay. You've just arrived, so of course, I understand that. No worries. You're getting a lot of knowledge on the table now. What job are you doing?
So I'm currently working at the cruise ship, as the AIDA cruise ship,
Alright.
as a housekeeping person.
और ये job कहाँ से मिला?
I just applied on the Port of Kiel.
Acha.
That's a website for the cruise ship jobs.
So that's a very specific to your city then?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
okay.
specific to city, and I think this is a summer semester that is starting, so I think there are a lot of cruise ships.
Tourists are
coming
there here
Yes,
in the
yes.
city. Okay. How much
So
do you
that
get paid by an hour?
14 euros per hour.
Ah.
But the thing is, we only get job on like Saturday and Sundays only.
I see. Okay.
So
And
that's-
that's the only thing you're doing?
Yes.
Anything else? No?
No, nothing. It's just been 40 days for me, so
Right.
I just got that one.
That was very quick for you to get started with the job, man. That's
Yeah,
very
like after like 20 days only I got the job, and like I have already worked 3 to 4 shifts.
nice. How much are you expecting money by the end of the month?
I don't know.
After tax?
Like I just work like for 5 hours. There are different kind of shifts that are available, like for 8-hour shift, 9-hour shift, and like 5 hour. And I just took 5-hour shift as of now.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I need to calculate.
Right. Okay, I'll come to that. What are you doing?
I work as a work student, like kind of a position in Bolt.
Okay.
So I basically change controllers and stuff from the bike.
Right.
I have also worked where he told, like in the cruise ship,
Right.
like in my later years. But now also I used to go, not regularly, but whenever I have some free time.
So the job you have, the
Yeah.
working student job, how many hours do you go there and how much do you make by the end of the month after tax?
I get around, like if I go one day, I get around 115 euros. So
115 euros. Nice. And where did you got this job from? Which website you
It
applied?
was not through a website. Like my one friend
Reference.
is working there, so it was
Nice. Okay, but that was the first job or the first job was the cruise liner thing?
first job. Like when I came, it was the cruise, of course.
Okay.
But then it was this.
And is this something what you're doing right now? Can that be added to the CV?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because the cruise thing cannot be added to the CV.
but
It definitely makes money, but
yeah, this I can add.
all right, perfect. What about you?
I have worked initially. I've worked at the cruise ship and I had worked in KFC for a while. The problem with Kiel is if you come in winter, there are not much part-time jobs available. I have when I came, it was winter. I asked people, they were like, come back in summer. So
Okay.
getting a job contract is also very difficult here.
Okay.
And about work students, you can also apply for work students in good companies working.
Right.
That's what you can add to your CV.
I want to know what is the difference between, if you were to explain this to people who are coming for the first time. Like imagine for example him. Do you know what is the difference between part-time job, working student, internship and a mini job?
It is very confusing.
Right.
You still have to do a lot.
That's
of
what I'm
research.
saying. So can any of you explain?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Like in the part-time job, you can't like put this into your CV. You can put like
You can if you're lucky enough to find something.
It's different. Like related to your course.
They just came for you.
But work student is like internship is for the initial job which you start like for learning something, and after internship you can go for the work student as well. So there are so many opportunities in the university as well. You can apply in ASTA and in international center as well.
Okay.
And in student work as well, you can work as a tutor. So there are a lot of opportunities if you are willing to work. Yeah, that's
Right.
the point.
Okay. And does any of you want to add?
It's basically like if you go for part-time and working student and mini job, it doesn't differ on what you're working. Like it's
Correct.
the hours of what you work.
Correct.
Part-time can be anything. Like you can work
Exactly.
on anything. Working student is probably something technical always. Like whatever you are studying, it's related to that.
I would say internship as well.
Yeah,
mostly.
internship as well. But
But
working
in internship, it's a commitment. It's like a full-time job. If you're doing,
Yeah.
I think you have to take a leave from the university to do an internship.
Full-time
Yeah,
internship.
it's like a full-time job
It's-
for a short time. And work student, you can do it
It's
both
more
handle
flexible.
And regarding the
Internship
work
companies do it like they give you a monthly pay, like it's like a monthly
Internship,
1,000
yeah?
euros, yeah, or like internship.
So it's a set amount
yeah, set amount,
and set hours. Like you have
Yeah,
to
set
show up
hours.
every
it,
day
it
for
can
8
be
hours.
like double the hours of a working student.
Correct,
Yes, and
correct.
working student you can earn like 17 to 18 euros per hour.
Right.
So
So it's an hour-based thing.
About the working student, one can only earn up to 540 euros if I'm not right. And
That's a mini job.
that's a mini job, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
he meant without taxes, I guess.
Yes.
No, but like even when you talk about mini job, so that's without tax.
Yeah.
So if one does a mini job, they get straight flat 540. That's a mini job thing. But in working student, you can earn as much as
Tax doesn't get deducted after 540. Like if you have only one job,
Correct.
you're always in tax class 1.
Correct.
So that tax class 1 can go until I guess 1,000 something euros. So you don't get deducted from tax. You get deducted for something like social security contributions.
Right.
So that's not tax,
Right.
something else. So
Okay.
that's not that much of an amount of tax. You'll get deducted like 30 or 40 euros.
okay,
probably.
got it. So I don't want to go into so much details because people then get intimidated. Like, oh my god, what is this? Just tell how much are you making by the end of the month?
Last month I made 1,100. I work with Keeler Nachrichten. It's a newspaper company.
Wow, that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got pretty lucky with it. And
Okay.
it was a crazy story as well. Some other guy who was living in my apartment got this job, but then he was moving places, so he transferred.
You're a replacement.
Yeah, I'm a replacement who's making $1,000 a month. Yeah.
Okay. The amount of money what you guys are making right now, is that good enough for your survival here? Yeah. And does having 2 jobs or let's say in anything what you're doing beside your studies, is it manageable? Can you do that?
Yes, if you are doing a job in cruise ship as well as in some McDonald's or KFC,
Correct.
I think it is manageable.
With your studies?
Yes, especially for us, our course is only on Saturdays and Sundays, so we don't have to like worry about
Your
the
job at
courses.
IDA,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is cruise. Okay. Since you guys have spent more time here, do you think studies get impacted because of this?
Yeah,
A
depends
little.
on.
don't
If
think
you're
so.
too focused on work, then it does. Many people I have met who are
Because they get deviated from the main
amount
objective.
Yeah,
of
it
hours,
depends.
A few people
amount of hours you
try
get.
to make more money out of this opportunity, and
Out of
most
greed.
of us coming here would be here with the student loan, and people try to finish it off as soon as possible and work more hours.
Okay.
I would personally not suggest people to do that, and
Okay.
As of now, I'm doing my thesis right now. It's very hectic right now. So I'm getting paid for my thesis. That's enough for me to sustain here. But if you try to inject too much of workload into that, then it's gonna get screwed. So
Right.
It's basically better to keep it on the borderline. Like
Right. Okay.